Welcome to another edition of Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rubino here, and my camera woman,
Christine Rubino.
Christine Rubino. Let's wash our hands. This is a cold weather dish. It's one of the oldest Italian peasant food dishes in the world. In the world?
In Italy.
Wherever Italians reside. The real name of it is ciabatta. But nobody I know has ever called it ciabatta. Because Italians, we destroy words. In my house it was jumbotte. What was it in yours?
Same.
Jumbotte. Yeah, jumbotte. Alright? And it's a vegetable stew. It's a bunch of vegetables stewed into one of the most hottest, delicious dishes. I love it. No?
It's good stuff.
Isn't it good stuff? Alright, we're going to start right now.
Well, then you do that.
I'm going to put some olive oil in a hot pan. Hot pan. Look.
That's not a pan, that's a pot.
In a hot pot. Just take it easy, okay, sister? Okay. Now, we got a red onion. We're going to peel it a little, and then I'm going to dice it.
It's easier to peel it when you cut the ends off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Innuendo. It's an innuendo. Okay. I cut that end. Okay?
Look at you cutting an onion.
Just relax, okay, honey? All right, we cut that in half, but we're not going to dice it. We're going to cut it into some nice pieces. Okay? It's going to be good because we want some of this,
I
right?
like the pieces more square, but whatever.
You want me to dice it a little? Look.
Oh, stop.
Here, look.
You hurt me when you do these things.
Look. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, I know she likes that. You like a red onion?
Yeah.
Honey, tonight you're going to have a nice red onion. How's that?
That's not appealing.
What?
It's not appealing
To me it is. Okay. Look at that onion. A little more. One more slice. I hope I don't kill myself.
You're going to cut your finger
I'm
off.
going to cut my head off. I'm going to shoot my eye out. All right. There we go. Now, this is going to go right in the pot. Okay? You know what we're going to do? We're going to, what do you call it? Sweat it? Braise it?
No.
Saute it?
You're going to saute it and you're going to give it a little bit of color.
Right.
Because the color is caramelized flavor.
Yes. Only in the onion. Only in the onion. We're going to cut up some garlic now. And only in the onion are we going to get some color. Not the garlic. You understand? A little less?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to turn this down a little. You never know with this stove.
It's a mess.
This stove's my worst enemy. Okay? Oh, this and my in-laws.
All right, let's not start that nonsense.
Let's not go there. Okay, look. I'm going to cut
Oh my God.
the garlic.
You're going to cut your fingers off.
One day I will. Okay. See, the garlic doesn't have to be diced very small. But it should be, you know, a little diced.
Well, everything in this is a little chunky.
A little chunky. I like it a little chunky, you know what I'm saying? I like my monkey a little chunky. And when I say monkey, I mean garlic. Okay.
Let's just stop speaking now.
Okay, here we go. Okay? Like I said, the onion, a little bit of color. You know why? Because it caramelizes it. Caramel.
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 No, it's pronounced caramel.
No, it's caramel.
No, it's caramel.
There's an
Our
A.
Lady of Mount Carmel.
It's spelled differently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I like my garlic. Okay, now this, like I said, with the onions, right now they're sweating, okay? They're sweating like a Guido at a spelling bee. But we want it a little color. Not a lot, right? You don't want it brown.
No.
A little color.
Golden.
Like when you smack your kid. You're not looking to hurt him. You're just putting a little color on his cheek. Just to let him know he got whooped.
Could everybody continue to share, please?
Yes, share this. Listen, everybody needs this recipe. I'm not going to lie to you. Because this is a really good cold weather recipe. And it takes a little while. This is, you know, when you got some time on the weekend and it's cold out. Baby, it's cold outside. All right, now it's almost got color, the onion. Almost. So I'm going to throw the garlic in. And then by the time this cooks, it'll all be cooked. You understand that?
It smells really nice.
Already it smells good, right? I'm telling you, they should have men's cologne, onions and garlic. Or women's cologne. You call it cologne for women?
Perfume. If it's the good stuff.
Don't women have cologne?
Yeah, but that's not the good stuff.
I know a woman that you wear cologne, but I guess she was from Greenwich Village, and those women are not really. All right, let's get going. Now, we add a potato, too. Potato. Potato?
Potato.
Look at that. I'm going to peel 2 potatoes. Now, this dish...
Look at you peeling a potato.
Shut up with that, okay? Nobody wants to hear you mock me. Yeah, you're laughing, see? Women are not happy unless they're either mocking you or cutting you down. Okay?
I build you up, honey.
Yeah, you build me up. You
I'm
gotta
the
build-
wind beneath your wings.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Even though you peeled it, you should always rinse it too. Correct?
Yes.
Don't you feel that?
Yes, because there's still dirt on it from
Yeah.
the peel.
Nobody wants dirt on their potato. That's for sure. That's a bad scene.
Open the tomatoes.
What?
You should open the tomatoes.
I should open the tomatoes because it's going in soon.
Yeah.
Okay. First I want to show them what's going on here. Look at this.
That's beautiful.
You see how it's a little dark?
Mm-hmm.
Just like your kid's cheek when he walloped them. You don't want to hurt him. You don't want social services coming. But
You never hit a child in the face.
never hit a child in the face
Never
unless
hit-
he really needs one.
You don't hit children. It's not-
No. I like to hit other people's kids, not my own. I like my kids. But if you got good kids, you miss out on hitting your kid. Whack another person's kid, right? Maybe a niece or a nephew. Okay, now we add 1 can of tomato sauce.
Yes, it's sauce.
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 Sauce. Listen to it. You hear that?
That's so nice. It smells so good.
That's talking to me. Oh, that's Italian snap crackle pop when the sauce goes in. Now we're going to add 2 things to this sauce. Number 1 is a teaspoon of salt. Okay? Because it's a big vegetable dish and you need salt. Am I right?
They don't come salted. Fresh vegetables, as Emma would say.
They don't come, they ain't gonna salt itself. Did he say that?
Yes, he did.
He does.
Not what you said, what I said.
I say it better. Anyway, what else? You know what else? Here's the secret weapon. A 1/2 cup in the sauce of...
A nice red Chianti.
I can't...
It could be any red wine.
Right,
We happen
but
to
it's
have
got to
that.
be wine that you like.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's good. Just testing it.
I'm cooking with that tomorrow.
Oh, you are, honey. Okay, so now we have this red sauce with the onions and the garlic and the wine. It makes it a rich, deep. Look at this rich deepness.
That's beautiful.
Rich deepness. That's my new. That's my porno name. Rich deepness. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut up the potatoes. We're gonna bring this up. So we're gonna get this cooking.
Everybody keep sharing.
This is how you cut the potato. Half
Lengthwise.
and then half.
Lengthwise.
Right. And now you cut it into chunks. Because this is a meaty, it's a stew. Stewie!
That's very scary.
Look,
when
look.
I do that.
You see these chunks? This way, because this takes time for the potatoes to get soft. You like a soft potato, honey?
Some things are good soft. Some things are not good soft.
That's what I'm saying. Okay? And then you see, they're chunky. It's chunky. We're gonna cook the potatoes first for about half hour. Okay?
Yes, a half hour, and then you put in the rest because the vegetables don't cook at the same temperatures.
They don't cook at the same rate, not temperature. It's all the same temperature.
It gets hotter as it cooks, don't you think?
It gets hotter as it goes by, honey. You know that. Okay? Okay, so this is what we do. This is what we do here. Okay, we're making a delicious cold weather.
It warms your bones.
It'll warm your bones. Oh, I like warm bones. Okay, now we put the potatoes in and we let that cook for a half hour. It's 10 after 8, 8:40. We go back in there, honey, like it's no one's business. Now you simmer this. Simmer down for a half hour, okay?
Yep, half hour.
Half hour.
But for time concerns,
The time concerns, we have one already made. I'm just showing you how to do it. Next, we cut up the vegetables, okay? We got a zucchini. Zucchini you wash because we're not skinning it. We're not skinning.
no, the skin gives it like nice body.
You understand? Look at that, huh? Woo! Look, my grandmother, whenever she was mad at my grandfather, this is how she would cut a zucchini. She'd go, "Hey, Benedetto, mmm." And when she cut the top off of it, she'd go, "Look at that, mmm." He would go like this, "Ooh." And he would stay away from her for a while. Okay? That's an old Italian thing.
If I do that, will you stay away from me?
Yes, honey. I'll stay away from you anytime you want.
It's a good trick.
Okay, we cut the zucchini in half.
Lengthwise.
Lengthwise, and then we cut this with some girth. You see that?
Yes.
See how thick? That's how you gotta cut it. Because
Zucchini gets soft.
zucchini, nothing worse than a soft zucchini.
Tell me about it. We have 600 lovely people watching. If you all share, think
Oh.
about how many people this delicious hot dish would go to in this cold weather.
People have to see this. They're cold. What's what? They're heartless. They want this dish to themselves. Okay? Here we go. Look at this. You see how easy? This is just chopping up vegetables. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we got 2 zucchinis. See, if it's small like this, you can keep the pieces whole, right?
Yep.
Honey?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Honey.
You need constant approval.
Listen to me. It's called jumblot. And it's really called ciabatta.
I always thought it was called jumbo because it's like a big jumble of all different stuff.
It's like everything's in it, right?
Yeah.
See, Italians all have nicknames. You understand this? Now we got green beans. Look at the green beans. A half a bag. Look, look. Maybe a third of the bag. Now what I do is I cut off the stringy ends. Look at that.
Yep.
Okay? Cut them off.
Also, you know, this is the way our family made it. If you like eggplant in it, peas, peppers, whatever you want.
Yeah, some people make it with peppers. I hate it with peppers.
Well, some people like peppers, but the thing is you can make with any vegetables you choose.
Right. It's whatever vegetables you like. And of course, if you got a nice vegetable garden, booyah. Okay? This is too long. Look at that. I cut it in half.
Look at you
Too
cutting
long? I cut it in
vegetables
half. Look at this. You want this bean? Atso! I cut it in half. I know. This, I think jumbo means like everything. It's full. It's full of it. It's full of it.
You certainly are.
See, Italians all have names, right? Look at this. It's boiling. We got to bring it down to a simmer. Italians all have nicknames. It's always like Mikey Meatball. Okay? Johnny Salami. Sally Zarabaga. If you hear a guy's name, Johnny Jumbot, you know what that means? He's full of it. Listen to this.
Was that your name?
No. 3 tomatoes. What kind of tomatoes are these?
Those are plum tomatoes.
Plum tomatoes.
You almost cut your fingers
Almost
off.
cut my hand off. Plum tomatoes. Cut them in half and then in threes. Because this adds a chunkiness. It's a stew.
It is a stew.
Isn't it a stew?
It's a stew.
Okay. So if you are a guy, you're going to buy a car. Oh, what's the guy's name? Johnny Jumbot. You know he's full of it. Okay? It's a little tip Uncle Freddie gives to you. Here.
All right, now let's pretend it's a half hour that we've had those potatoes in there.
Listen. Just let me handle this, okay? Here it is.
You can't handle the truth.
You can. In a half hour, when the potatoes are done, this goes in. Just the way I did it. And that cooks for 45 more minutes. Now, honey.
Share, please, everyone.
Share. Now, honey, if you like your vegetables al dente, crunchy, you might want to cook it 40 minutes instead of 45. I like my vegetables well done on the mushy side.
I know you like things that are mushy.
No, you like things that are mushy. You got no choice.
That doesn't mean I like it.
Hey, you better like it. Anyway, stop! Anyway.
I like things that are crisp and crunchy.
Yeah, I'll give you something crunchy. This can, will crush your head. Listen to me. I like it a little mushy. So when you put this in after the half an hour, when you put this in, I like to cook it more than 45 minutes. I like to cook it 55 minutes.
I'm surprised because usually short amounts of time are more your thing.
Shut your mouth. Okay, so that's going for a half an hour. We have one that's already cooked. Look at this. Look at this. Look at sweet jambot. That's done.
All of the tomatoes and the salt and everything get into the vegetables and give it such beautiful flavor.
Oh, I'm going to plate this.
No, you're not.
I'm going to do the other thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, Johnny Jumbot. You know what this reminds me of? Ratatouille.
No.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Vegetables.
No. Ratatouille is a casserole. This is a stew.
This is a stew.
Right.
All right.
And stop saying you're going to eat this with a spoon. It's not a soup.
I love to eat it with a spoon.
No, you eat it with a fork.
Look what you do. You see this piece of bread? Look at this piece of crusty bread.
The beautiful bread my daughter got
My
me.
daughter bought me bread. That's how Italian I am. And I love her for it. Look at this. You cut 2 pieces of beautiful bread with this. Now, I want to show you something. This is my family secret with jambot. Before you serve it, you get a wedge of Parmesan cheese. Now, there's 2 kinds of Parmesan. There is the really aged, hard ones. That you could put in, you put it in small. This is a little creamier. See how creamy it is?
It's not aged as much.
It's not as aged as much. Look what we do. We put in some chunks of cheese, and it brings the dish
to a whole nother level.
to a whole nother level. Nobody did this but my family.
My family didn't do this.
That's
It's
right.
Your family.
See these chunks? Look at the size of these chunks. See this? Honey,
I see the size of the chunks.
see the size, baby. Marvel at the size. Okay.
There's nothing other time that you could say that to me.
How about shut your mouth? How about that? Okay, you see this? It needs another slice. I know you're hungry. Just hold on. Oh. This adds everything. This changes the whole game. See this? Once you get with all these vegetables, once you get with it, here, you throw this in the hot jambot.
When it's off the heat.
Off the heat, and now it just starts to melt, and it starts to break down.
And
Look
you
at
have nice, melty, big chunks of cheese in there.
Gooey.
It's delicious.
It's gooey, I tell you. You like gooiness, honey?
No, I'm not a fan of gooey.
Yeah, baby, let's get gooey. And that's it. My friends. We used to have a priest that used to say that all the time, right?
Yeah.
My friends. And we love him. Father Andrew.
Yes.
From Our Lady of Guadalupe. Okay, I'm going to plate this. You know what? I smell the cheese.
Oh, that's beautiful.
How beautiful is this dish? Could you imagine coming in from the cold and having a big plate of jambot with cheese waiting for you? Just waiting for you. With its arms wide open.
That's a beautiful plate of food.
Okay?
Wouldn't you want to give that to somebody you love?
Yes. Or your wife.
Ah.
Okay, I'm going to get my spoon.
No.
Look at this piece of cheese. It got away. I don't know what that. It could be soap. I'm not sure. Okay, we got everything together with the cheese. With the cheese. And look at the bread. Look at this. How cold is it out? This will warm you into all the way up to your nostrils. Mmm. 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 I'm so warm. Mmm. Honey, hold me.
No, it's okay.
Mm. Look at the cheese turned into. It's still together.
But it's nice and melty now.
Oh, look at this. Always get the bread as Ciabatta. That means mop it up with bread.
Yeah.
Look at this. It doesn't get more Italian. It doesn't get more peasant food. It doesn't get any better than this. Go to fredrubino.com and get a shirt. Mmm.
Yeah, it tastes better with the shirt on.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Okay. Calm down there.
I got a little carried away. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. You know what the problem with all the cooking shows out today?
What's the problem, Fred?
They don't teach you how to cook. Come to my show every week. I teach you how to cook. Every show now is, you got 5 minutes to make a meal with a shoe and a fish and a roofing shingle. What are you doing? Let's get back to basics. Let's learn how to cook. Put something like that on the table. Freddie Rubino, get the food out of here. Mwah! I love you. Keep warm. Salud.